hmm these motion pictures, yeah. As I remember it, somebody sold the motion picture industry on what was known as virtualized movies. Yeah. And they thought they'd put a little TV in your brains. Mhm. Now, for all of those in the manufacturing of motion pictures, yeah. hmm it's of paramount importance that I know where your satellites are right now. Now, as I remember it, right, everybody was sure that we were going to virtualize the movie making process. Yes. And then you were just going to throw your memories at each other and you were going to sex each other. Yes. Then eventually you'd stop using your sexual nerve endings and you just have all. Well, we're not going to do this. You're not going to use children. Right. You're not going to make movies where you broadcast into the brains of those that view them. Now I'm going to want the Harpo Studios, and then I'm going to want to know every satellite of all of those in the motion picture industry. And then for the television making, yes, television series, yep. Seemed to me that there was an eye of the TV. hmm So I want your satellites. I'm going to fix them up and I'm going to use them for the prevention of forest fires. Now, my five sons are in the custody of my wife because of the violating of my rights as a father. Yes. And for all of you that paid for any movies, yes. Well, actresses and actors, oh, how was it possible that you could be on one another so that you could be in the movie? Oh, so that you could pay, yes, to be in the movie, yes, so that my rights would be violated. Now, there's a huge liability. Motion picture producers, directors, ooch, actors, actresses, and then there are the actual, what are they called again? Yes, distribution companies. Now, the greatest story ever told. I was thinking about this. I think it references the Bible. Yes. Uh-huh. And let's say that I made 45,000 videos. Yes, approximate number. I sent 2,800,000 emails. Right. And there wasn't an individual in the United States of America that felt a compulsion, yeah, to have to enforce the mandatory reporting of child kidnapping, ooch, child abduction, child exploitation. And then there's that woman, Marilyn Van Proyen, that I keep telling you I want to speak to. I want to know if she wants to volunteer. Oh, her sexual nerve endings. To reverse, as in remove the influence of her dog husband, Mike Van Proyen, poop, that said, this is the way we're going. We're going to make clones of every person in the congregation. Now, the idea of using your sexual nerve endings as a communication system, where you're going to come the money, yes, out of some bank, someplace, so you can beat on each other so that you can make movies of watching each other have sex with each other. Ouch. Because you just have to do it. You just have to do it. I would think, yes, that any normal individual, yes, that is concerned about the sexuality of the nation would want to volunteer to be in my movies of eroticism because of the erotic sexuality of heterosexuality. That's right. Now, today, okay.